Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as India. So today I'll start by answering some questions. First of all, some of you asked if I'll make this initial save file available. Yes, I will. I forgot to mention that last time I'll make it available with the release of this episode. So by the time you are watching this, the file should be on my Google Drive. So you can just use the link in the description. There will be one extra file. I'll leave the first three from the previous attempt. They'll still be available at this one. So you can try this run with me. That's one thing. Then second, someone wanted to clarify one thing when I said that we are using one less save this time. One less save means one less than we used last time. So now we have the standard amount for this map, which is us plus 7 AIs, 8 civs together. That's that. And the last thing, there was once again a discussion between or about what's better, pyramids or Stonehenge. I want to just quickly return to that. It was actually great reading the discussion because the opinions were ranging from like Stonehenge is clearly better all the way to pyramids are clearly better. And even opinions like, especially in this case, not going for any wonder was clearly better. So basically all three options. I've been thinking about it for quite a while. I was like reading through your opinions. You're giving reasons why you think that what you're saying is the best option. And in the end, I think all options are viable. It just depends on what you want. I'm not gonna talk about the option when you don't go with wonders, when you just skip wonders. But as I was thinking about pyramids or Stonehenge, I think it's about what you or when do you or what do you want and when. And when is the important part, I think. In this case, I'm going tribute into Imperium. Excuse me. And because of that, I don't want to start settling until I get Imperium. If I started with pyramids, I would get a settler very early, and I either would have to settle before getting to Imperium, or I would have to keep him around and pay for his upkeep for a while. In this case, with what I want to do, I think I don't want to go pyramids. If I decided to go the other way for discipline, then I clearly have to start settling cities before Imperium. So if you want to settle your second city early, if you are not going Imperium, sure, pyramids are perfectly fine. I mean, in the end, as I was thinking about it, they're pretty much equal in what you get out of them. So, in the end, it's about when do you want to get the bonuses. Stonehenge, you get the free council, which is like 97 production. You get the extra faith, which is technically a free shrine, which is also 97 production. So it's 194. Here you get a free settler, which is 173. So more or less the same amount of production that you get for free from those wonders. Then the faith. If you are not starting with Pantheon, that often can be the reason to go with Stonehenge over pyramids. But again, I'm getting into details. Basically, do whatever you feel is better. I think you can, if you can justify it, sure, do it. I'm pretty sure there are situations when it's possible to say that one is better than the other, but in general, both are fine, I guess. Like, I just personally prefer Stonehenge because of the way how I play and how I am used to build things, in which order, when I want to build my cities, things like that. Stonehenge fit better into my like the grand scheme of things for the early game than pyramids. But yeah, if you feel like you get more out of early pyramids, whatever, go for it. And with that, I want to leave this discussion because it's been a long one. It's been going for quite a while. So what are we gonna do here? The plan today is to settle some more cities. As I said, we'll get Imperium, and with Imperium we want to settle, I think it's gonna be 2 cities. We'll get 3 settler, we're gonna train 1. Those 2 cities, someone even mentioned that in comments, that I should let them grow a little bit. And when they are large enough to build settlers, we're gonna build settlers in our secondary cities, which I usually don't do, but thanks to tutelary gods, we will have the production to build them fast enough in the secondary cities. So I'm gonna do that, and meanwhile I will let Delhi grow, develop. So the time that I usually spend on settlers in the capital will this time be spent on just development. We want to get Delhi as strong as possible. Also, there was some discussion about religion, if I can make it this time, if I can get a religion. I think I can. I'm really not worried about not getting religion. If I don't get it, whatever. But I think I should be able to get it. I think. But, well, we don't know what are the other saves in the game. So if we have like 4 saves that tend to rush religion, then of course we'll be in trouble. But well, we'll see. For now, I'm not really thinking about it. So, what do we want? End the turn, I guess. Once again, I spent like 10 minutes talking about this stuff and I wanted to play. So, you guys will just sit here. You can move there, you can move there. Fortify. Now I just need to line up the settler so that I get it more or less the same time as I get the next social policy. It's probably not gonna be perfect, like that I get the social policy and the settler at exactly the same turn, but it should be okay-ish, I think. If I attack here, I shouldn't get the kill. Of course I did get it. Fuck me! Where is the camp? Up here? Should I go there with only 2 units? Maybe I could send... Maybe I could send 3. Oh, 2.5 with the Pathfinder. Next. This might be it. No. Well, if it's not a kill, then the barbarian can't run away. Okay, good. And I'll just sit back. No, I can't. I have to go for the kill. I don't want to interrupt the worker. Sure. It sucks getting 2 kills with a warrior, not with our special archers, but hey. What is the difference? 18 culture, that's a lot. Next. You are fine, keep working. Look at that, we just shaved off like 15 turns out of the social policy, so he'll definitely not line up everything the way I wanted to. Well, as long as we are getting Imperium before we train a settler, it's fine. I just want to get the extra yields from every single city that I settle. Get off the expanse. Is there... Where the hell are all of these coming from? There is a camp here, but it's quite far away. This is not the hill, or is it? This is not. This probably is, actually. So I need to move back. 45, 45. Go. Promotion might actually be exactly what I needed. Perfect. Much money do we have? 59. Probably should settle my second city here. Also, there was a discussion about the city here. I'd love to get this. It would be impossible to take for the AI. It would even be pretty good when it comes to like the yields around it. It would be starting with 4 lake tiles. Sure. The problem is I can't connect it. So I mean, I think eventually I'd be able to build a road over the mountain, but it would take forever. And I don't want... that would be like a permanent -3-ish penalty to happiness for the isolation. Thinking if I could do something with a caravan or a trade route, but I wouldn't be able to even send trade route there. Nothing. So we would have isolation until like the late game. I probably don't want that, but this would be a great city if there was a way to connect it, of course. Fortify. I mean, may as well build the settler now. We are heading this way. Next, you are fine. Keep working. Go. Are you gonna stay? I'm not sure if there was a barbarian here. But if there is, and he takes the settler, I'll be able to take it back immediately. Because I had 1, 2, 3, 4 units in range, so the barbarian would die. 45. Next. I hope that's another kill. Great. I'll have to move the worker back. Or I can just let the brute take him. Because I kind of want to get a kill. Wait. So now the brute is most likely gonna run away. I was thinking that if I left the worker here, he would most likely go after him. No, let's just not do it. Not do that. This is a bad idea. Okay, finally, we have the coffee. How are we doing happiness-wise? 83. So next we're gonna be improving this tile. And where are all of the barbarians? There's one here. Next. Yep. Is there anywhere to run? I don't think so. Could have also settled here. Would there be any advantage? No, I would lose the cinnamon. Bad idea. Okay. Let's delay the settler. We'll wait until we get to 6 citizens. I kind of need one more archer, so I'm gonna use the time to train him. I was thinking about buying him, but I would rather use the money on a second worker. Oh, and there was a way. He went through the camp. Oops. I missed that option. Attack. Excellent. Should probably go for it. Just take the guaranteed culture. I don't think he would have moved to me. Yeah, and eventually he would get killed by some random AI Pathfinder. Why are you not working? Next. Oops, didn't want to do that. Fortify. Is that... no, that's not a hill, right? Next. Doesn't really matter if I work this or something else at this point. Next. I'm gonna wait. I hope that Archer stays there. And now it's time for a settler. So, can we reduce the time by a turn? The only improvement would be this, and that doesn't change anything. Next. Okay, good. He stayed here. Oh, that's a kill? Wow. Next. I know I'm not getting the camp this way, but I just want the culture. I don't really care about the gold. I think I need to send the next settler this way. So let's... how are we gonna do it? 1, 2... You can protect the worker. We should be fine. 2 units will take care of the camp. Plus, I'll clear the path for the settler. Next, he should jump into the camp, I think. Or not. If I take the camp now, I'm just gonna die. Okay, here we want to grow as quickly as possible, so let's lock the food. And we need, what, 28 more gold. Next. Oh, come on. Really? Actually, no, never mind, it's fine. I think someone is gonna now take the camp. No? Oh, that's surprising. I don't think I want to attack until I have vision behind the camp. Fortify, wait, go. Yep. Kinda expected that. Oh, hey. Where did you come from? How the hell is it possible there are so many barbarians? I don't think there were that many camps. But, Jesus. Probably should get the granary here, because we have 2 tiles with bananas. I want, like, everything. Okay, what's next? I don't want another settler from the capital. I think I'll build the granary, because I want to grow as quickly as possible. I have to get a shrine if I want to have a chance to get the religion. With all of the barbarians running around right now, I don't think caravan at this point is viable. I could go for a worker. Again, I just want to get everything right now. Well, let's do granary and then we'll see. Wait, what was the plan here? I wanted to... settle here. And I wanted to settle here, right? Initially I was thinking about this hill, but then when all of the fish popped up, it's better to settle along the coast. We're gonna have both these two tiles in range. That's gonna be 5, 6. There is the 7th one. I think that's all the chocolate there is on the map. Oh, also someone asked if I could check the social policies. Both Sweden and Mongolia have an authority. If I don't get the kill now, he'll just run away. So we are heading for this style. Next. Pyramids going on turn 72. I would have been able to build them. I would have been able to get both Stonehenge and pyramids. Wait. I'll probably have to squeeze in another archer before the next building. Okay. There is the power of our archers. They're actually on top social policy wise. Unbelievable. I think I'm gonna lock the bananas, because with the granary we'll get the bonus there. So I want the granary up as soon as possible. Also the extra 25 food we want to get as quickly as possible. Also need more workers. Oh, there's so many things that I need. Actually, you can probably head back. Hey. How's he doing? He's probably quite far. It took him 76 turns to find us. Next. I'm not even gonna log this because the border is immediately gonna grow. That's better. So all I have to do is buy this tile and improve all of that. And we'll have the monopoly. Okay, we have to go barbarian hunting and destroy some camps. Next. How long is this gonna take? Next. I'm gonna sink one turn into council. I guess I don't mind finishing this plantation before I even start working on the chocolate here. I just need money, 75 gold here, because the border now is gonna grow here, unfortunately. So I'll have to buy this tile. How are you doing, by the way? Okay, it's gonna speed up the settler by like a turn. And then I need to buy a worker here. So we need what? 285. We're gonna get 30 here. Who has money? Would you pay me 3 gold per turn? You would. You would as well. And I think I'd rather give the chocolate to Mongolia this early than to Arabia. Happiness-wise, nothing changed. We will get the chocolate back here. I could even try to build a great library. So library takes 13. Great library takes 19. It's a risk. But so out of these 19 turns, 13 turns is basically the free library. So for 6 turns, I would get 3 extra science per turn, 1 extra culture per turn, a scientist point, free tech, just a small detail. What would the tech be? Probably fishing, unfortunately. No, wait, this is 18. I would be able to get one of these. Damn. It's been so long since I tried to build a great library that I have no idea if I can pull it off. It would be great library on turn 100, and I have no idea if that's good or bad. I think I will try. Do you have writing? No. So we are the first ones to enter classical era. We should be able to pull it off. Is it worth it? Definitely. And do we get extra production? Yes. And wait, I can get bronze working. I don't need animal husbandry for bronze working. So that's gonna be the free tech most likely. Yeah, that sounds like a plan, but I think that's something we're gonna work on next time. I think we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you can join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.